Hello, I just wanted to do a quick review. Well, I'll just tell you about a pair of headphones that I bought quite a long time ago but chucked in the drawer because they didn't work on my other computer and I just assumed that they were probably faulty. I should have sent them back but I didn't bother. Just recently I bought a new computer and I dragged them out this morning just to see if they would work and I was surprised how well they work, so it must have been the other PC. Anyway, the microphone is the Microsoft Lite LX 3000, and they retail at about 50 quid. Got them from Amazon, and yeah, they're okay. They work really well on speech recognition, which is what I use a lot. I haven't tried them on the Sun SDR DX yet, um, which I'm going to try them. That's what I bought them for, to use on my radio, on my SDR radio. But yeah, they're very comfy. I've got a massive head I have. I'm a little dubious as to how long they're going to last because if you look up here, this is where microphones tend to fail. Even the expensive ones. I've had quite expensive headphones before, and this little bit here, the bit of extension can be very, very fragile, and they'll often break or come out. So I'm going to reserve judgment to see how long they last. They don't feel very. They don't feel as if they're pushing my head in. So they're not too tight, but I can see that they are fairly stretched here. So I don't know. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe I won't use them too often. I've got another pair of headphones which I use. These ones here, I use those quite a lot. So maybe I'll stick to using those a lot. But these ones, yeah, they're okay. If I want to watch telly and use the computer at the same time, these are probably not going to be very good because the noise cancelling properties is quite good. So everything's quite dull. If someone talks to me, I've got to listen very carefully because I can't hear them properly, and likewise with the television. So if you want a pair of headphones that cancel out the noise around the room, then these do work quite well. I think a lot of people use them on gaming. As for the microphone, well, what do you think? I've got them on here. That's what I'm using. I think have listened. I made a test recording, and they do sound okay. Not as good as some microphones I've got. Not as smooth. I think they're quite harsh, but they're good enough. And they're nice and light. Not too heavy. Not too tight. So obviously they're going to suit anyone's head really. I mean, like I say, I've got a huge head, so if they fit me, then I'll fit anyone. Believe you me. Um, it's got a little thing here where you can mute them, and you can also turn the volume up and down. Got a massive, great big long lead, which is good. I've got mine running around the back at the moment because if you have it dangling around, you're going to trip over yourself. So I'd rather have a much longer lead than the lead that's too small. The other thing I quite like about them is the fact that the lead's only going into one earpiece. I just can't stand these headphones that have two of them. They just get in the way and get tangled. This will probably still get tangled. I've yet to find anyone who has invented a cord that doesn't curl up after a week or so. But at the moment they seem okay. It's quite a thick cable, so maybe they won't curl up like the thin ones do. USB, by the way, use USB, so they're just plug and play. So don't worry about that. You often find that the 3mm jack, 3.5mm jacks, sometimes aren't very good. Depends on the soundboard. But these are plug and play straight into your USB port, and they're ready to go. The microphone, you can move that out the way like that. You can adjust it, bend it if you want, get it nice and close to your mouth. That's good. Yeah, there's not much more to say about them really. Like I say, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is how long are they going to last. If you've got a small head, then you'll probably be okay, but you know, I'm tending to put a bit of strain on them. I think you can see they're slightly misshapen outwards, so you know, if these are still intact in 12 months' time, I will be quite surprised. But yeah, they're good. Whether they're worth 50 quid is debatable. I think you'd have to use them for a few months. I mean, for 50 quid, I expect something to last more than a year. If they don't, then they're not worth the money, put it that way. Anyway, check them out. They're the Microsoft Lite Chat LX 3000. They're on eBay. I could only find three places that sell them, and I think one of them was they're unavailable. So whether they're discontinued or whether they're sold out, I don't know. But you know, you may not be able to get hold of them in a few months if they're not making them anymore. But check them out anyway. Check them out, you know, and hopefully this video will give you an idea of how good they are. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.